What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I've reviewed the Mattel Hammond collection, Parasaurolophus. That's right, my zillions. The last piece of the first wave of these Hammond collection figures are here from Mattel, the new 1/18 scale collector's line, which replaces the Amber collection. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm saying that because so far, I'm a little, Anywho, boxes are really nice. This one is from the Lost World Jurassic Park, so it's an overall Hammond collection, and then, it'll say what the dino or the humans from. I am no longer getting any humans. After that Ian one, Dr. Ian, Malcolm, I'm good. No more humans for me. But will there be more dinos? I don't know. Let's just review and find out. And here's the power out of the package. This does not come with any stand. It's different from the Amber collection in that way. But it does have articulation, so the head moves up and down. The little mouth opens pretty nicely. The neck moves, and that should have been, it was like that. Moves around really nicely. I love how it goes in there. That's really good. So I like that a lot. Hinge, swivel at the shoulder. Same thing at the elbow, nothing in the wrist as we've seen from the other releases. And if I didn't have that on camera, because I'm looking at the figure, nothing in the body, but you do have a little outward movement here at the legs, and then can move the leg like so. Get like a click or so. You could go somewhat around. Then you have a hinge swivel at the knee. Same thing with this one here. And nothing at the feet on this. The tail is on a really interesting joint. It's not a ball joint, but it has like a key, which is pretty good. It moves around really nice, so it locks into place. And then the tail is a bendy wire. So, the same as we've seen thus far. And I think I'm fine with it. I really am. As far as articulation, these guys are good. So, like I said, these guys don't come with a stand, but you know what? I feel like they really could use it. Now, I don't like what the Amber did with stands, with like the holes. I hated that. But, a little something for support would be nice because, they tend to, oh, this guy's doing good right now, but yeah, they tend to go over, and if any of these joints, so loose, as you probably saw in my baryonyx review, one of the legs were a tad loose, but this guy doesn't have hinges at the feet like the baryonyx, which is interesting. So a little bit less articulation, and even the little raptor had articulation there. But I think that's to this guy's advantage because he's still falling over. I was gonna say it might help him stand a little bit better, but you do have to lean him back a little bit. Oh, see, that's a thing. So, you could do a lot of that, a lot of running like so, if you want. But anywho, let's take a look at this guy in full. I'm happy to say this guy is good. Unlike the other ones, I don't have any crazy paint things going on. I did have a little chip in his nose right there, but that looks like a packaging issue or whatever. Yeah. You do get this sort of stuff, but again, see, like that looks natural, the way it's done, I think. And you do get it up here, but I don't hate it. It's not a hateful thing. I think it's actually, naturally done, unlike the other ones where it looked really bad. I don't see anything bad here. I think the lines going down and stopping here look really good. You got some extra flecking around, which actually looks fine. So the orange paint over here looks good. And then it becomes really light at the head, and I don't have a problem with that. I think that's fine too. The neck paint looks good. So yeah, all of this I'm totally fine with. You get all of this here, which I think looks good. Again, the paint here is broken, but again, it works. Same thing on the other side because they did it on both sides and it looks good. The paint here bleeds into the plastic color very nice on the legs and on the body, so that looks good. And the paint here on the arms look fine. I like him there as well. The toenails are painted very nicely. And again, you get that little bit of flecking here, which actually helps. I know like the main line does a lot of that and it looks good. So I'm glad to see it here in the Para. I think it looks very nice. Bottom of the feet look good, sculpted well. There's no paint on the nails, which I wish they did. I don't know why they didn't here, but there's no paint on the nails. So, you left it out there. Maybe it's not supposed to be painted, but I think it should have been based on the other ones. Yeah, so that's a bit of a bummer. No paint there, but the paint everywhere else looks pretty good. Looking at the head sculpt, because so far we're only looking at paint, but we'll look at everything here and then go back, check out the sculpt. The paint here on the horn looks really nice. The sculpt is really good, all the way down to his nose. You know, again, a little bit of a mishap there, unless that's supposed to be like that, but I don't think so. The mouth is painted fine. I do like it. Again, I like the orange around here. I think it's really cool. The eyes look really good. I like it a lot. Painted well. Sculpt around here on the rest of the face looks really nice as well. I think it's pretty good. A lot of little folds and wrinkles. I like it a lot. The neck looks pretty good. Nice sculpt. Nice sculpt here on the body too. I think it's pretty good. The arms look good. Do like the sculpt overall. The hands look good. I wish the nails were painted again. The bottom here doesn't look bad at all. Nice sculpt. Again, a lot of wrinklage on this guy, and I like it. Legs here, nice and chunky. But, you know, they got some nice little muscle definition, too. Do dig it all the way down to the bottom. All of this here looks great. A little scooting all the way up. Bottom of the feet, again, look very nice. And the tail looks pretty good. And again, like I said with the baryonyx, even more so here, the paint matches perfectly. You know, everything looks really good. So, guys, this one's good. I'm going to say it. This one is the winner. For size comparisons, here is the Para with the rest of the Hammond collection, as well as the Amber collection Raptor, and a couple of beasts of the Mesozoic, keeping it in that very articulated dinosaur realm. And my final thoughts, thankfully, one of these guys were really good. You know, my only real problem, two problems to talk about. One is a paint chip at the nose, which, you know, is unfortunate. But I don't think it's that bad, and it could be painted over. And the other one is the no paint on the nails. On the, you know, the fingernails. I'm kind of bummed about that. But, you know, otherwise, it looks really nice. The sculpt is really good. Yes, it doesn't have articulation at the feet, but I do think, you know, despite what happened here, it's probably for the best on this particular one. But, you know, I wish it did have that articulation too. So we'll see how the line progresses once new ones do come out. And there are a bunch of new ones at least listed on the Big Bad Toy Store. So we'll see what comes about. I haven't seen actual pics yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of this line. And I'll be getting more of this line. I could say that, yes, I had some issues prior, and the baryonyx paint is not acceptable. But I feel like this one is very good, and I'm really hoping it just gets better from here, because I want to get this line. The price is really good, and this one was 20 bucks. I got it at Target, and yeah, keep it going. Articulated dinos in a much more easy to handle scale. I'm all for it. So fingers crossed that the rest, you know, whatever comes next is really good too, because I'm definitely gonna try to get them, except for the human. I'm not getting them. Anyway, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out.